Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great and ready for another fascinating journey through one of the most captivating stories ever told. I'm super excited to share one of the most mind-blowing Bible stories with you today. This story has everything: drama, betrayal, redemption, and an unexpected twist that will leave you speechless. Buckle up, because this one's got a twist you won't see coming. Trust me, you'll want to stay till the end. So let's dive into the story of Joseph. This tale is not just a story, it's a lesson in resilience, faith, and the power of forgiveness. Now, if you're not familiar, Joseph was the favorite son of Jacob, and he had these dreams that hinted at his future greatness. These dreams were not just ordinary dreams, they were visions that foretold his destiny. Naturally, his brothers were not fans of this. They were consumed by jealousy and resentment, feeling overshadowed by Joseph's favored status and his prophetic dreams. They were so jealous that they threw him into a pit and sold him into slavery. Imagine the betrayal Joseph must have felt, being abandoned by his own flesh and blood. You think your siblings are bad, right? This was sibling rivalry taken to a whole new level. Joseph ends up in Egypt working for a guy named Potiphar. Despite his dire circumstances, Joseph's integrity and hard work earn him a place of trust in Potiphar's household. Things are looking up until Potiphar's wife falsely accuses him of making advances. This false accusation was a devastating blow to Joseph, who had done nothing wrong. Boom, Joseph's thrown into prison. Just when he thought things couldn't get worse, they did. Talk about a roller coaster, huh? Life seemed to be throwing Joseph one curveball after another. Now here's where it gets interesting. Despite being in prison, Joseph's gift for interpreting dreams brings him into the spotlight once again. While in prison, Joseph interprets dreams for Pharaoh's former cupbearer and baker. His accurate interpretations earn him a reputation even within the prison walls. The cupbearer gets released and later tells Pharaoh about Joseph's talent because Pharaoh's having some troubling dreams himself. This was Joseph's big break. Joseph interprets these dreams, predicting 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. His insight was not just impressive, it was life-saving for the entire nation. Pharaoh is so impressed, he makes Joseph second in command of Egypt. From a prisoner to the prime minister, Joseph's rise to power was nothing short of miraculous. From prisoner to prime minister, quite the promotion, right? But here's the twist. Joseph's story doesn't end with his rise to power. During the famine, Joseph's brothers come to Egypt looking for food. They are desperate and have no idea that the brother they betrayed is now in a position of immense power. They don't recognize him, but Joseph knows exactly who they are. Imagine the flood of emotions Joseph must have felt seeing his brothers after 23 years. Instead of seeking revenge, Joseph tests them to see if they've changed, and they have. This was a pivotal moment, showing Joseph's wisdom and his capacity for forgiveness. Eventually, Joseph reveals his identity in an emotional reunion. The brothers are overwhelmed with guilt and fear, but also relief. His brothers are terrified, thinking he'll get back at them. They brace themselves for the worst, expecting retribution. But Joseph says something incredible. "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." The moral here? It's a profound lesson in seeing the bigger picture. Sometimes life throws curveballs and people might hurt you, but those very challenges can be the stepping stones to something greater. But holding on to faith and forgiveness can turn even the darkest times into something beautiful. Joseph's unwavering faith and his ability to forgive transformed his life and the lives of those around him. Joseph's story is a powerful reminder that even in our struggles, there's a bigger plan at work. It's a testament to the idea that our hardships can lead to our greatest triumphs. So next time you're facing a tough situation, remember Joseph. His journey from the pit to the palace is a beacon of hope for all of us. Look for the silver lining and trust that something good can come out of it. Even in the darkest moments, there's always a glimmer of hope. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, share it with someone who needs a little bit of encouragement. Remember, you're here on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. And if this story touched you, hit that like button and share, follow, subscribe, as well as the notification bell for more inspiring Bible stories. Your support means the world to us. Please feel free to use the comments section on this and all the videos on this channel to share your own testimonies of faith and victory, because it encourages all of us. And any prayer requests. See y'all next time for part 2. Stay strong and be blessed, and keep believing in the power of faith and forgiveness.